So, it's kind of weird that having something distracting on the screen, isn't it?
We actually, have to pay attention to what we're talking about.
Yes.
It's kind of a little weird.
Maybe, hold on.
What are you doing?
Put this over here.
Well,
then I can see it in case something goes awry.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Or awry. It'd be cool to add some music too later on, some copyright-free music.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
To start it off with.
I'm surprised I haven't gotten yelled at for my ringtone yet.
I think that's safe.
It's a ringtone.
It's a ringtone.
Alright, so what's first on the agenda?
Well, we're adding Mondays to the stream schedule. And it's
not so much streaming.
No, it's more of a chatting thing.
Get the week figured out, I think.
Yes. You're in charge of chat.
I'm in charge of chat, yes. I see this.
Because I can't see the chat from here.
No, mine, it's loading right now.
Will you hand me those notes? Thank you. So, we got Ethan and Britt, and our artiste, Mandy's here with us too a little bit.
Hello.
And so I had a stream schedule worked out for the rest of the month or longer. And the whole thing went out the fucking window because our awesome mic will not work with the Xbox One. And you've heard me rant about this before. Without some bullshit extensions and cords, and that's dumb. For the amount it would cost to buy that stuff, I could get a refurbished Elgato. And that's what we're just gonna do. And do you know what an Elgato is? An Elgato is a little box that lets us run any console with an HDMI through to the computer, so we could do it this way and do cool inlays and stuff.
We can do almost any console.
Mm-hmm.
Almost any console.
So, for the time being, all my Xbone games are
out the freaking window.
You can't see me, I'm throwing it.
Yeah.
You heard it fall, right? Gone.
So,
Gone.
No, don't throw away the Xbox game
I'm not
list.
throwing them away, I'm just being dramatic.
I know, but don't get rid of them just yet, because there is a high chance that come the day after Black Friday, which is what, the 27th?
Something like that.
I think is what my little calendar.
When does Cyber Monday start?
When does Cyber Monday start?
Is that the week during?
The Monday after, I do.
Or is it the Monday after?
I thought that ran into December.
It could be. I can never remember.
I think every spot varies. Hello, Kendra.
Hi, Kendra.
Hello.
Thanks for stopping in. But that's okay. We got other things to fill the docket for a few.
Yeah.
And so what we're going to do is we're going to fill the docket with Spider-Man and go until that's probably done, so I don't forget all the controls.
So, Black Friday is the 29th. Cyber Monday is December 1st.
It's following Monday.
The following Monday.
Okay. So that week we'll probably end up getting an Elgato from something.
Probably.
Somewhere. Because they have refurbished ones, and I don't really care if it's brand new.
Right.
So, that'll make it more fun, and I am going to get a camera.
Okay. Is anybody else lagging, or is it just my phone?
How bad is it lagging? Like the voice? Define lagging.
The whole thing is just stopping and is buffing again. And I don't know if that's just me, or if it's...
It could be our internet, as in loading, because I was having trouble pulling up articles earlier.
Well, I've completely turned off my Wi-Fi on my phone.
Ditto.
Okay. Well, we'll see how it goes. It might just... It's hard to say.
But regardless, I've got access to chat, so...
Okay.
Even if I don't have voice. Sorry, anyways.
No, it's okay. It's important. We got... What was I saying? We got...
Black Friday Elgato, Cyber Monday.
Right. And then hopefully my huge existing library of games would be great, because I don't want to rebuy anything, because I'm too cheap to do that.
Well, and if we end up getting the Elgato, we can...
We've got a backlog of 360 and...
Well, I was going to say, we can finish off Spider-Man, and then go straight into Shenmue, like we were planning on. And then rework this... Excuse me. Rework the January schedule.
Yeah.
After that, because you figure Shenmue is probably going to take over half of December, because you probably won't get done with...
Well, that's what I'm still trying to figure out, right?
Well, we can do 2 nights Spider-Man, 1 night Shenmue.
Go lay down.
Khaleesi, that's
Go lay
enough.
down. I think
No.
I'm trying to figure out whether we should do all of our games straight through,
Or if we should stagger and allow a
or
break
if we
a
should
little
just
bit.
do one per day. What would you think? You were on top viewer. I mean, do you like seeing us play the games
From A to Z?
straight through, or would you like to see one mixed up in the mix? Like,
I think it kind of varies on like maybe game, depending on how
what kind of game it is?
yeah, like how involved it is maybe.
That's true. Spider-Man is a good one to plow through.
Mm-hmm.
And
Just
then
whatever you think.
it's hard to say, because there's so many. I don't know. I think we'll just, for the time being, we're gonna do Spider-Man, and then I might do like Odd World, which is a puzzle platformer game that's been remastered. And at least I think we'll do it that way. We're gonna play
it's
by
gonna be
ear.
a tentative schedule until we get the Elgato, and then we can build.
We'll be getting an Elgato and a camera and stuff here pretty quick.
We're gonna time out on the camera because none of us are really 100% on
Well,
having to stare at our mugs.
yeah, I suppose.
I mean, absolutely we can get one if you want, but I don't think that a camera is high priority right this minute.
No, but I am learning that people like to see.
Right, I agree.
I mean, we could put it on just me if you guys want.
Yeah.
It's easy enough to do in this type of situation. And especially with this, since we're doing the setup in the living room, it'd be easy to do.
Well, we've got a nice little backdrop if we set up in the living room, and we can probably get the whole room. That way we're not so focused on one face, I guess. We're going to have to play with it a little bit.
And then, so that's the schedule at this time. It's tentative. And we'll, as for what kind of games we like to play, it's pretty straightforward. We kind of play what we feel like. And there could be all kinds of different things. We might throw one-offs in when we feel like it, because there's just some days when you don't feel like playing the game.
Well, we just downloaded Heroes of Might and Magic 1, 2, and 5.
So that...
Let's talk about the Uplay server.
Oh, that's a good opportunity. It's fucking garbage.
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous. So, we bought the games, then we downloaded the launcher, and then spent the last 24 hours trying to get the launcher operational. And I had to do some YouTube digging and a bunch of bullshit. So, thanks Uplay for making that way
Super
harder than it
awesome.
needed to be. And I've heard this kind of stuff before, where different launchers don't work. Like Steam's obviously the high standard.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, and so Steam's the high standard. I've never had an issue with Steam, ever. I've heard the Epic Game Store's a nightmare. And I don't mess with most of that, but I don't have to. The only reason Uplay was even downloaded was because it was the only way to get the games that tickle our nostalgia cockles.
Well, I think I will probably bum Mom and Dad's disc. That way we have it for backup. I mean, if we can play through Uplay...
If it works like it is now, it'll be fine.
But the only issue with that is you had to turn off the Wi-Fi. Didn't you?
No.
It wouldn't let me load a web page after you did whatever you did. I had to go reconnect to the Wi-Fi.
I don't know if it did that, because it only... I don't know. I had to do some stupid setting shit. Or I have to play with it.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
We'll see what happens. So that's garbage.
Yeah.
Another thing that is interesting in a game that we're all semi-familiar with, and this was kind of news a couple weeks ago, but it's something I want to touch on because it affects me, is Fallout 76. Remains to be a fucking nightmare because, and I don't know if you heard this, Mandy, but I think Britt knows a little bit about it.
Because of the other podcast you listen to.
Because
yes.
of my other stuff I listen to, but so they offer, I think it's called Fallout First.
Yes.
You pay $100 a year for 76, and you get to make servers and control the servers. And guess what's happening? I think in the other podcast put it in the phrase of a clan war or a class war. Mm-hmm. They called it a class war.
Yes.
And that's the perfect description because the people that are paying the big bucks are now teasing the people that don't have the big bucks to dump money in it, because there are people genuinely enjoying the game, and that's totally okay.
They've essentially turned it into a play to win, or a pay to win game.
Essentially.
Yeah.
And
ugly competition.
Yeah, exactly.
And so now you got the people with the money fucking with the people without the money, and the people without the money are now banding together and griefing the people that pay the money because it's turned into a fucking nightmare. It was the dumbest move. They're just... I don't know how Bethesda keeps... I used to be a huge Bethesda fanboy, and then this happened. What a fucking nightmare.
Slowly dipping away.
If you want to see a full extensive history as of a few months ago, and that's a lot, of the fuck-ups of Fallout 76, go and watch a video on a channel called Matt McMuscles entitled Fallout 76 What Happened? What happened?
Yes.
That's how he types it, but that's whatever. Anyway, that's a fucking nightmare, and I think that's bullshit, and because of that recent development, I thought about picking up the game again. Now I'm not gonna.
No.
I have it. I played it for 2 weeks, and that was it.
Well,
It was boring at the time, and
having a brand new baby didn't help. So maybe you do need to revisit it.
I may revisit it personally if I feel up to it, but my anger is still fresh.
Well, you can still record. We just don't have to stream it. That way, if things go well,
yeah, maybe I'll
can
put some
upload
footage
it.
up of it. I'm at a weird
Impasse
crossroads
here,
with it
yeah.
because I don't know if I want to promote it in any way or just show my experience. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
The other thing we might throw in are one-offs of Might and Magic if possible. When I feel up to it and just want to chill out and have a stream, when I need a break, but still want to stream, it'll probably be back to Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
Or we'll do Diablo 3 or something.
I
You
really
wanna
want
watch-
to buy Diablo.
I want to play it on the Switch.
Yes.
I want a
Agreed.
Switch.
I want it for the Switch.
Yeah.
So-
I want somebody Switch.
I priced it out. when
Lucky
we went
for
to Walmart.
us, we have a person that just bought the light in the room. What are your
Yes.
What do you think of it so far?
It's actually really. I think it's really cute. I'm a complete pushover with horror games, mind you. So. It didn't say that the game was like haunted, but you're basically just in this house, and it's just like a room escape game, a little puzzle game. But it's like $15 on the eShop.
What game is it?
The Eyes of Ara.
The Eyes of Ara.
Ara, am I pronouncing that?
First good purchase, I'd say.
Yeah.
We looked it up after you told us what it was, and it looks really interesting, and it looks
Yeah.
like it's a good little game to start with.
Yeah, I just started.
So, what are you looking forward to getting for the Switch next?
I'm totally gonna start with Pokemon.
Of course.
Sword and Shield?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
go Shield.
Well, that comes out
When
this
does-
month.
Yeah.
Is it the 15th?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
Okay.
just a few days.
Nice. Good memory, because
Oh,
I wouldn't
man.
remember that. But nice, yeah.
Thank
You're going to
you.
get it. Chris is going to get it. So we'll have discussions with that in comparison to older games. What's bizarre about it to me is they threw in Go elements that are bizarre and new. So
Well, wasn't it Let's Go Eevee and Let's
Yeah.
Go Pikachu
That was the one before,
that you
yeah.
really had to
Yeah.
have Go
You didn't have to have Go. You could play exclusively from each other. It's just they had Go elements, as in you could put Pokemon from that game into Go and vice versa.
Yeah, you
kind
get
of.
like a Pokeball accessory, and you can like, it's like really.
And you catch them the same way.
Yeah, I don't know how.
You gotta
how
use your
interactive-
Joy-Con and throw it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like
I don't
how
know
you
how
would-
that plays in with the light, because I got a light.
What's the difference between the light and the regular?
The light's cheaper. How much is
Right.
it? How much did you pay for the light?
It's like $199. It's like $100.
It's $200 basically,
Yeah.
right? American.
Yeah.
And
the Joy-Cons, they don't detach. It's solely for
don't
handheld
detach at all.
experience. Yeah.
solely for a solo experience. So
Yeah.
On the go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
yep, it's a total exclusive handheld experience.
Yeah.
Okay, so and then the original, and then when they're probably gonna, I heard that they were gonna release one that has a bigger processor or some shit, but that one the
Joy-Cons come out. Yeah.
and it docks into the television.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's the one I'd probably get for fun nights. Like, you know, there's lots of good party games and stuff. And
I'm probably gonna trade it in when Animal Crossing comes out.
well, hey, I mean that's okay because it'll give you enough to get a good chunk into the other one if
Yeah.
you want.
Right. I couldn't wait till past Christmas, and like I didn't
No.
even want to wait till Christmas.
Well, in your
I'm
housing
a brat.
situation, it actually works perfect. So I mean there's definitely a market for that.
Well, we couldn't wait until Black Friday to buy this freaking
Right.
honker sitting there alone in
Yeah,
house.
I'm glad we bought it though.
Yeah,
because we
I am
needed
too.
it. That other TV was just too much on the eyes, especially with games with small text.
Yeah.
So anyway, so that's cool. What else you got on your radar for that? Anything? Anything past? There's a lot. The library is extensive.
The amount of indie
Yeah.
games is ridiculous.
And I mean
Hollow
it-
Knight.
Huh?
Hollow Knight.
Yeah.
It's another one.
Hollow
indie
Knight
game
is
for
really
15.
popular. It's an indie game,
Yeah.
platformer.
Oh, really?
Yep, it's cute. It's adorable. It's very popular. And then I don't know if you know this either, Mandy, but if you get the online service for a year, I'd buy it at a year. It's the cheapest. You get the backlog of Nintendo games, original Nintendo games. I think they have a couple hundred. You could just play whatever you want, and they
Jaw just hit the floor.
yeah. So you got like your Zelda up the wazoo and all that stuff. Mhm. It's worth it. It's worth it to me.
I didn't know
It's
that.
worth it to me.
How much is it per year?
Oh, good question.
Let's see. I think it's $100.
Really?
It's a little more expensive. It might be 75.
Thinking about it.
I just saw there's a report today that there were rumors that they were going to back off of that. They aren't gonna, and that's okay. I mean, Nintendo needs to make the money too,
Mm-hmm.
and we're not Nintendo.
Online 12-month
Nintendors.
membership is $19.99
For a month?
for a year.
For a year.
12-month membership
I thought it. What?
is $20.
That doesn't make sense.
Is that just for like a Black Friday deal? Because I'm thinking about it.
No, that's the.
You might have to go look at
card.
the actual cards at the store.
Yeah.
I don't know. We don't own one.
So it's $19.99 per year, $7.99 per 3 months, $3.99 for 1 month, or you can buy a family account which supports 8 different users for $34.99.
That's the
a
one
year.
I was thinking of, but it's not 100. I don't know where I came up with that. Then I'm, you know.
Yeah.
But
So
if it's only $20 a year,
that's
that
cake.
explains why our friend bought the $20 one for his other half.
Yeah.
That makes more sense. I was
Yeah.
wondering why. I thought that was like a 1 month or something, or
Yeah,
2,
that
3
does
months.
it.
It didn't ring with me, but that makes more sense.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Well, hold on. Yeah, that's right.
that makes sense. Nintendo's got.
So it includes like a ton of different games.
You
Like,
can play all your games online, so if you get like Splatoon or whatever.
ooh.
Yeah, here
Um,
I'll pull up their full list.
I never got into Splatoon. I never had the chance to. I
Yeah.
played
and-
that at Hastings.
Yeah. You could play online games to get. I mean, to play Pokemon Sword and Shield online and battle virtually, you need it.
Wow.
That kind of feature.
Okay.
Another feature about Sword and Shield that's interesting is they have like raid bosses. It's a system similar from Pokemon Go from what I saw from E3 at the big reveal they did for a bunch of stuff. The other thing is in the wild you could see the Pokemon you encounter on the map.
I thought I read something.
So that's pretty crazy. It's going to change the whole mechanic.
Yeah.
So Nintendo Switch Online
Mm-hmm.
has a growing selection of classic NES and Super NES games with newly added online play.
Mm-hmm.
You can also use voice chat with other players via your smartphone in compatible games.
Oh wow.
Right.
All of your game data gets saved to the cloud, which is nice.
Right.
And then you get...
You're kidding me.
What? Oh, yeah. So then...
Anyway.
You get members-only deals.
Huh.
Exclusive offers
Sorry.
include products that only those with a paid Nintendo Switch Online membership can purchase. So, save data cloud backup compatibility varies per game. Some titles, including Splatoon 2 and 1-2 Switch, are not compatible.
Okay, so you can't use voice chat on that stuff. And they don't have their own voice chat system besides that weird app on the smartphone. It's kind of crazy. So they don't have like a chat, like a headphone type of deal. It's weird. But, you know, I mean, I say we're not Nintendorks, but we are Nintendorks. But we're not, like, exclusive Nintendorks by any means. Anyway, so...
No, the one game left in your from your case says otherwise.
Yes. Well, it's also, like, the first awesome game ever. So...
That's true.
Anyway, so... That was your gaming week. Is that pretty much what you've been up to gaming-wise?
So far, yeah. I really want to get Diablo, though. Like you were saying for the DS.
It's like $50.
I know, one game at a time.
But, I mean...
So D4 is scheduled to drop the end of 2020.
Oh, okay. Because Animal Crossing New Horizons is going to be out March 20th next year.
They have dropped a date?
Yeah.
They
so
did? When did they drop a date?
Yeah, you can pre-order it right now, and I'm really hoping Nintendo, they release an exclusive lite.
Yeah. Yeah. That would be nice.
Cool.
Or the Switch in general.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Well, I mean, I think the Lite is pretty much compatible with all Switch games, as far as I know.
Yeah.
So,
it's
I would
solely
imagine
just
so.
for the handheld
Yeah.
experience.
Which might be perfect for Animal Crossing. I mean, you could play it on the screen, but I mean...
Is
right
there
here.
a way to hook up to a big screen on the Lite? There's not.
No, but you can buy a separate set of Joy-Cons. I believe they're like $70 a set. They have like a few more colors out since I last checked.
Yeah, they had the red, blue, basic, then black and gray, and now they have the yellow.
Yeah,
extension experience like.
So you can do multiplayer on your Lite as long as you have another set of Joy-Cons.
I don't know if you can connect to the TV with it or not.
Okay.
No, I think that's the whole thing. Is if you want the dockable experience, you got to pay for the original Switch.
Which is all right. I'm just trying out the Lite just to see how it feels. The only downside that I've kind of noticed with this Switch Lite, it does tend to get a little bit warm after a while.
I can imagine that. It has a battery life.
I heard that it actually runs like a couple hours longer, give or take.
Yeah.
On like how.
I think the original battery life was about 4.5 hours.
Well, that's not very long.
I think that's the thing, is it's a lot of processing power to power.
But it has a nice screen.
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah, I really wish I brought it over.
Next month.
Next time, yes. So I mean, and then the upgraded Switch I think is going to be $400 or $350. I can't remember.
I
think that's the one they're enhancing. They actually extended the battery life another 2 hours.
Yeah.
From what I read.
That's pretty good, actually.
I can't name that
as
a fact or source because that's something I read a couple months ago. But and it was rumored, I believe, at the time.
So if Beej would get on, he could tell us.
Maybe. I don't know. But so
lots to play there though.
Yeah.
Tons of plans for 2020.
All right. So what do we got on
our
game release?
Before we get there,
what
was your? Did you game this week? Did you do anything of note?
D3 and Heroes of Might and Magic 2.
Which you're looking forward to continuing because you barely touched it today.
Well, yeah,
because you play sucks
today.
Balls. Did you die already?
Sucked. Oh my god.
Did you get fucking stomped?
Probably 4 heroes in the time you were putting the kid to bed.
I was only in there for about an hour and a half.
Yeah, well, I've kind of forgotten how to play. It's going to take me a minute to get back into it.
I'm going to start with 1 personally for fun, and
I just wanted 2 for the nostalgia aspect.
Well, I want the experience I didn't get. I'm going to make it as authentic as possible.
I never played 1 or 3 or 4.
Well, I might go back and get them if they go on sale again. We'll see.
Maybe not through Uplay because it's being a bugger.
Well, I checked Steam first. They only had 5.
And 5 is the one I wanted, but it was way full
It was
price.
$10.
It was not.
But it had all the
$2.50.
DLCs too, so. I don't know. Fuck it. I might buy it again and put it on Steam and say fuck it because
Steam plays.
you'll
a
play
lot
5
better.
more than anything, and the other ones are
Well,
just for funsies. For me,
Uplay
mostly.
kind of sucks because he had to go find another video on YouTube, and some 10-year-old is trying to explain to him how to get it up and running.
And he was right.
But you go to Uplay's tech support, and they're like, "Fucking figure it out."
You know what the top solution was for fixing this little launcher to hold your games?
What?
You're gonna shit yourself. Uninstall and reinstall Windows. What the fuck?
Have you tried turning it on and off again?
Basically, have you tried fucking
Jesus.
wiping your fucking PC and putting it all back on? Hopefully it'll work. I've heard
Yeah.
that works, said the guy that's
Yeah.
tech support for Uplay. Not
And
sa-
in the meantime, you lose all your pictures and all your freaking.
Please
thank you.
understand, I'm more making fun of the launcher than anything. There's tons of great games from Ubisoft.
Yeah.
But the Uplay bullshit, dump some money into that bullshit. I'm kind of salty about it because, I mean, literally, we've been messing with it for 24 hours now, and we finally just got one game working.
And we kind of have to turn off our Wi-Fi to do it.
Maybe, yeah. It
So-
seems that's really.
That's
fucking
probably
wonky.
going to be one of those we
You know.
record.
I have to record and put that might be our first solo YouTube series.
You're going to see
I
if
mean,
it works.
I'm kind of curious. Let's see what it does because I have it started in offline mode for a reason. You know. So let's see what it does. If it pulls up the launcher, I'm gonna shit my pants. In the
It's
meantime,
going to request that we log in.
I tried to set it as remember me.
Yeah, right. I don't
Okay.
think it's going to open.
It's
at
like you
all.
guys are busy. No, it's fine.
Oh!
Okay, well we might have fucking
Well,
fixed
wait,
it.
see if 5's got the license back. So we've downloaded it 24
It
hours
said it
ago.
might take a while.
Apparently, we have to wait for the licensing to come back on
That's
5,
kinda bizarre,
which doesn't
right?
make sense.
I agree. It's not. Yeah. So it's
Son
still.
of a biscuit eater.
It'll be ready to play as soon as the
That's kind
Whatever.
of crappy.
We'll give it a day.
Why would
I
they?
guess. I only bought it. It's fine.
Yeah, really.
What the fuck, right? It's
Right.
bullshit.
Hashtag
Can,
dead.
can you feel the fucking
Yeah.
salt or what? Fuck.
It's ridiculous.
It's fucking insanity is what it is. Anyway, let's get out of that depressing shit. So is that all you is that all you gotta know?
Yeah.
Okay.
I really haven't touched anything else because we had the party.
Yeah.
People over on Friday.
Killer
Which
Baby's
the next
first birthday.
time-
I see a chat.
Level 1.
In the
What
distance.
did you guys do? With what? We
We-
bought Heroes of Might and Magic.
What do you mean? What did we do?
1, 2, and 5.
Oh.
And on the computer. And it's not working. So, what I want you to do, Little Miss Kendra, will you go find
Let's see if they still have.
the discs for Heroes of Might and Magic 2 and 5.
Round
And
them all
then
up.
I'll-
Find them.
Yeah, I'll bum them
And see if we can borrow them.
when we come over for Thanksgiving. And speaking of that week, we will not be streaming.
On Thanksgiving for obvious reasons because as of
We're
now.
not. Well,
this-
no, we're not going to be able to stream on Tuesday either.
Well, I know. I was getting there.
Well, I guess we could stream at Mom and Dad's.
Yeah. Well,
After they go to bed, it might be a late stream, but we could.
maybe we could.
Spontaneous stream to be
Spontaneous
dated.
stream,
Might
yeah.
be, yeah. We'll
Because
see.
what I can do is we can log into the PlayStation, Kendra's PlayStation,
Yeah, we might.
set it up on the big screen, bring
Mhm.
over our microphone. We'll talk about it more, but
I mean, that's pretty much. That's a week off both works. Basically,
Yeah.
is what I was thinking.
if
You
you want
know.
to just take a break, that's
Mhm.
fine. We can do another Monday stream.
Oh, thank
All
God I
right,
have
what
all
do you
this-
got up
Thank
on
God
the
I have all
screen?
this bullshit muted. So, I've been doing stuff.
Yes.
You could skip my week though. It's fine.
Well, you know what? You're running this stream. We're just the visitors here.
It's fine.
Get
Get fine. So, as anyone that's been watching the streams, I've been playing Spider-Man. I didn't finish it a year ago. It's beautiful. It's fun.
You finished Spider-Man?
No. I did not finish it a year
okay.
ago. And, so I wanted to finish it anyway. It seemed like a good opportunity, too, with the X-Bone being a bastard.
Khaleesi, you need to go lay down.
You guys are driving
Go
me
to
nuts. The dogs are being needy during the
Go.
You don't need them to be. Give me just a second.
I think she might need to go potty. These freaking dogs, they just don't know when to quit, man. They know you're busy, and they want to be up your butt. It's ridiculous. This is the part I dislike.
What?
Huh?
What?
Hi.
Hi. What part do you dislike? Of what?
Nothing.
I don't believe you.
So question, have you seen previews for the Lara Croft Return to Tomb Raider?
Now that you've mentioned that on the last stream, it's actually going to come up here too in a minute, because I did not know that was coming until, like, for a new one. I haven't even played the other two new ones.
I didn't either.
In the last 5-10 years, whenever they came out. So I want to play them, and I think I'm going to start with the first one. You know, they're not that expensive anymore. They're obtainable, you know. So it'll tie into this too a little bit. But yeah, I mean, adventure games like that would be pretty entertaining and fun, I think. And I've never touched a Tomb Raider game in my life, actually. So
I haven't hardly seen
well, it was
any.
PS1 and PS2, and that was it for a while. And then I don't know if it came out PS3 toward the end of the new one. I think it did. The first new reboot. And then it went from there. So you know. So, anyway. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a crazy week with anything, was it? Other than we had the birthday party for Killer Baby, her first birthday.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun. And then, that's pretty much it, really. Nothing crazy.
No, it seemed a lot busier than it actually was looking back at it.
First birthday party thrown together by parents, for first-time parents. I think we nailed it.
Everybody seemed happy.
And
Unlocked.
Right?
yes, achievement unlocked. Oh, I forgot. No, I did put that. Anyway,
You did?
I think so.
I don't think you did. I think you only put it up there like 6-7 years ago.
Yeah, I probably didn't continue.
No.
Anyway, so I mean, nothing crazy of note game related. How about media? Other media. You guys watch anything new?
You've got your Evil series that you're watching, right? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's like a series about pretty much like horror, like demon supernatural, but it's kind of like a crime detective show. It's not like
So it's got those genres mixed together, kind of?
yeah, like
What
they're
channel is that on?
oh man, I will see.
Is it a local channel?
Yeah.
Like CBS or something?
I think so.
Okay.
Something like that. 'Cause
Well, we'll have to look into that, because you were saying it's pretty good.
yeah.
It's like a Killer of the Week type of show.
I wonder
But
if it'll
with
be on Hulu.
evil stuff. It probably
It
is,
might
if it
be,
is.
yeah.
Like on their... Well, I think they mostly deal with Fox. I don't know how many CBS shows are actually on Hulu.
I don't know.
But highly recommended if you get the
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you? Britt, I should say. Excuse
Cheers.
me. No. Yeah. So, let's talk about Cheers. Actually,
Let's talk about Cheers.
are you familiar with what Cheers is?
I am
Cheers.
not.
Okay, so there's a reason you're not. It's because it was I don't know, came out in what 82 or some shit.
I think so.
It came out in the 80s mostly.
So, have you seen the TV show The Good Place?
I might have. I'm not sure.
The one with Kristen Bell and Ted Danson?
Uh-uh.
Okay.
So, Cheers is a sitcom taking place in a bar called Cheers. And I'm not going to go into a whole plot because that's... No, it's not going to... You could look it up if
There's
you want.
11 seasons.
There's 11 seasons.
So, we're only on season 6.
All we're going to say is that show's fucking hilarious.
And it's still
And we are
somewhat relevant.
We are clear... The comedy's... Like, it's not too...
It's dry, but it's funny.
Oh, man. It's right on the nose.
Yeah.
Talk about your dysfunctional relationship comedy.
Yeah.
And it's
kind of like
hilarious.
a mix of... I don't know, I would kind of compare it to The Office comedy or the IT Crowd humor.
Yeah, the jokes are very on the nose.
Yeah, and all
And they don't
11
fuck
seasons
around.
are on Netflix.
Watch it. It's worth it.
It is so worth it.
And then, so we've been into that and we've actually been working on that for about 3 weeks now, off and on.
Well, if our Netflix would load correctly, we'd be able to watch more than one episode a day.
Second gripe of the night.
Yeah.
Netflix is working wonderfully for us, except on that show that we're watching.
Everything else
Only
loads
Cheers
perfectly.
is fucking up. So after one episode, if that one loads, it won't load anymore.
No, you have to.
We have to go all the way back out and try again.
I had to go out of the app and go back in.
That's what I'm saying. All the way back
Yeah.
to the home screen.
Yeah. It's
And
ridiculous.
It's fucking insane is
Yeah.
what it is. And
It doesn't make sense.
it's just ridiculous.
If
Anyway,
that's too much, let us know too.
so whatever.
So I decided to go to Hulu today and start season 3 of This Is Us.
Oh, okay.
And I'm actually... Apparently I'm rewatching season 3 because I remember almost every episode. But it's a nice refresher. So,
So you're working on that again?
yeah. That's season 4 up as well, I think. I think they're working on season 5 right now. I don't know much about it, but
Gotcha.
based on the series or season 3 finale description, I'm in for a freaking upset, which kind of sucks. Looking ahead is a bad idea sometimes.
Yeah, you don't want to spoil yourself on that kind of show.
No.
Nice. Anything else you've dived into or wanted to dive into?
I gotta catch up on 911. I think I'm caught up on The Resident.
Nothing outstanding though.
No.
Nothing that's not ongoing, basically. Okay.
I don't have time to start a new
Well,
series.
no, I know, but
The fact
sometimes
that I
you find
started
time.
I know. The fact that I started Cheers and I'm 6 seasons in is an insane achievement because I don't know how the hell I have time to do it.
Well, exactly.
Pausing every 3 minutes to go chasing after the kid.
The only new content I've actually watched is Cheers.
Yeah.
And when it came out, I dived headfirst into season 7 of Letterkenny, which is very popular from where I live. Please don't judge. That's very cut and dry humor as well, like really cut and dry on the nose.
I cannot stand it. So that's a show that he watches when I'm at.
I will say when
in
you're.
the morning
I
when he
actually
gets up with
watched
the
it.
baby.
Yeah, I watched it when you're not around because it's just not a show you like. And that's okay.
It's not my cup of tea.
Haha. It's not your cup of tea. But I will say
Sips coffee.
around here especially it's really really popular in Montana here because it's very relatable.
Well, where do they?
They're in Alberta.
Okay.
So it's right next. It's in the Midwest.
Right.
Yeah, what was the title again?
Letterkenny.
It's a Hulu
It's stupid as shit.
exclusive.
It's funny. I like it. I find a lot of the aspects relatable. A lot of people do.
Yeah, and
But I
more
found
power to
there's mostly 2 categories. There's a middle ground, but I've only met a couple people in the middle ground that were like, oh, I could stand 1 or 2 episodes. I've only met one person that's actually said that to me.
them. Yeah.
But it's mostly 2 groups. People love it, will watch it over and over, and people can't stand it. I've seen both groups. So, anyway, all I'm going to say about season 7, I didn't care for it very much.
Really?
No, I like the hockey. I actually couldn't stand the hockey player stuff at the beginning. In the first couple seasons, I thought it was stupid. Then they focused a lot on the hockey player stuff in the last season with like the character Shorzy, which is played by the main character.
Right.
Also, but they actually showed a hockey game, which was the first time they've ever actually done that, and that was probably the funniest part of the whole thing.
What do they call them?
The name of the character?
No, the hockey players.
They're just called hockey players, like the faction or the team itself.
Well, wasn't there some slang word that you were using when your cousin was dating a hockey player?
The girls that date hockey players.
Oh!
They're called puck buddies.
Oh my god.
Puck bunnies.
Oh.
Alright.
The slang that came out of this, the guy's been interviewed multiple times when they're like, how do you come up with this? And then he's like, I didn't really, a lot of it. Like, it's mostly just an exaggeration on what exists. You know, it's pretty... I don't need to explain a lot of it because it's pretty self-explanatory. Hard no, example, is used a lot. Hard no, which is like, absolutely not. Or...
Go.
You're about to get locked in the kitchen, dog. Seriously.
You're
You're cutting off my trains of thought. Making this...
Yeah.
What the fuck did you just
What?
say? Okay.
Get out!
Speaking of slang.
Get out! Thank you. No! I said get out.
Speaking of slang. I made my sister and her friend's jaw
Don't
drop
at me
today.
right now.
Yeah, I made my sister and her friend's jaw drop today because they were just kind of having their little conversation. I was taking them home from school. And all of a sudden I was like, fucking mitt! And they both just fucking... And they're like... Her friend's like, I really appreciate that you said that now. Thank you. I'm like...
That's funny.
And they're like, you watch TikTok? I'm like, no. My wife watches TikTok and I'm just there.
The best one was, she was
Just
going...
there.
Yeah, right. The best one that I saw on TikTok was a woman had just had her house built. And she was going around to each one of the
That's
contractors.
one of the viral ones.
Yeah. Each one of the contractors' mistake going, fucking mint!
Very
Fucking mint!
Yeah, it was just...
It was hilarious.
It was stupidly hilarious.
I'll probably never be able to find it again.
I know, right?
But
But, you know, that's funny shit right there.
it is.
So, anyway, back to the other slang.
But she also could get in trouble because she used this symbol,
What does that mean?
which is now white
yeah.
power.
Yeah, I heard about
So
that.
she could be really in trouble
Thanks,
for that.
the news.
Let's
Anyway.
talk about the boomers.
Okay, boomer. We'll touch on it just a touch. Because a lot of people talked about it this week already.
I know, but I'm a bit annoyed with it.
Are you annoyed with the fact that people are saying it?
I'm annoyed with the fact that it's a thing.
I think it's funny.
Yeah,
It's also hilarious that people are offended by it.
I think I'm out of context.
Okay, boomer.
well, we were just talking about it. You were talking about millennials.
Oh, yeah.
The boomers are now stating that calling them boomers.
No, it's that phrase.
It's always that phrase. Okay, whatever.
And how you say it is rude and disrespectful. Okay, boomer.
You know what? You can gripe at me about that when Trump gets off Twitter. I'm just saying.
You know, it's just... Anyway, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
Fair enough. But, you
The
know...
stupid shit in
it's
the
just
news
this-
just kills me.
It started as a meme and people got offended and fucking memes.
Get over it.
I see porn memes come across my shit all the time.
Yeah, I know.
I don't share it. I stopped sharing it. I only shared it for about a week before I got in trouble.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Whatever.
But, you know, we got friends that share it for us. That's
Yes.
why there are friends on Facebook. Anyway.
Okay.
Yes.
So, you know, and... So, like, hard no means absolutely not in Letterkenny, right?
Right.
Pretty easy to... Hey, will you go pick up one of the skids? Hard no. No
Yeah.
way. Texas size 10-4. Okay. Absolutely.
10-4, good buddy.
Exactly. That's pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah.
Anyway, the way the slang is people's... And it's just become this ever-growing real-life meme that is in my life.
The
and it's
one
not
that
going to go
you
away.
use the most
What?
is figure it out.
Fucking figure it out.
And you add that little Canadian...
You got to.
It drives me nuts, and then when I say it, you're like, oh!
Yeah, I'm like...
And I'm like, no. No. Fucking mint.
Fucking
No.
mint. No. Anyway, so that's... I mean, I didn't care for Season 7 very much. Whatevs. It's fine. They were trying something new because Jared Kiso...
What?
The way they shot it completely different. They did a different structure for the show.
Oh,
So it
really?
usually opens up with them at their produce stand, hanging
Right.
out, having conversations. This time they didn't do it at the produce stand. They did it in a TV show as a public access because Wayne was getting phone calls from all of his agricultural farmer friends
Oh.
and asking him questions. So he's like, let's just nip this in the bud every week and just get it all over
Oh.
with in 2 hours or whatever. Anyway, so that's how a lot of it's shot with them. And it's kind of, I don't know. I didn't much
Different
care for the
algorithm?
change. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Try something new. Jared Kiso's a good creator, and the fact that he got big off of these characters,
Well,
starting with a
didn't
YouTube
that's
channel,
what I was just gonna say, yeah.
it's fantastic. It's hilarious, and it's basically every clique brought down to the bare bones. You know,
Yeah.
you got your shirt tuckers, your farmers, your hard workers, your laborers, your fucking shirt tucker. Then you got your skids, which are your gothy medhead fucks that make meth in a basement, but they're still around and they're accepted in a weird way. Then you got your natives, which are your people that live on the reservation, you know, your Indian buddies. And then you got your, you got Glenn. Glenn's the priest and a co-creator of the show, and he's the questionably sexuality. You know, he's very flamboyant.
The priest, yeah.
He's the priest. He's hilarious. He's hilarious in his own right. And then you got the hockey players. You know, got to get them. You know,
The jocks.
fucking snipes. You know, all that shit. You know, got to skip pracky, bro. All that bullshit.
Frankie, get out of here with your fucking nonsense.
It's just silly to me, and it's funny. Anyway, so I did Letterkenny recently. It's fine. It wasn't as good as other ones, that's for sure. Some episodes are stellar, some aren't as stellar. You know,
Most
they
series.
stick with one joke throughout the whole episode. Like there's an
Oh.
episode where they're trying to say Canada gooses because
Canadian
Canada gooses.
Canadian gooses.
Golf players are actually oiling the eggs to keep them off the golf course and shitting on the golf course because they're a
What?
nuisance. And then the Canadian Pride comes out in the shirt tuckers and they hound, it's actually the hockey coach who plays golf in his off season,
Oh.
and they hound him till he just, you know, says we won't do that anymore. So the whole episode, they're following around golf carts, drinking their puppers beer, and they're like, Canada gooses are the most majestic creatures on this fucking planet, and they take that and they go to 10 with it, you know, like with these hilarious comparisons that are just kind of ridiculous, and every time they do it, they'd scream the sentence and they'd throw their beer on the ground and break it. And they do that the whole episode, so it's not like a stellar episode by any means. The two main jokes are there. That's the whole thing.
I feel like that would be way too repetitive.
It's
therefore
very
boring.
Yes, that episode's not as good as other ones.
Okay. So I'm not wrong. with
No,
that.
no. In my opinion, that's not as good as other ones are that actually cover conversations that kind of imitate what people actually talk about.
Right.
Anyway, that's what I got for new stuff. For that. Let's jump into some news.
Yes.
I don't have a lot for news because I just pulled up some articles here. And we're going to talk about the Google Stadia. So, Mandy, do you know anything about this? The Google Stadia?
No.
It's kind of, you know, I know you don't follow this stuff as much as I do, and you do kind of, Britt.
When you're
when
listening,
I'm talking about it, when I'm listening to other news podcasts and
yeah,
stuff.
when you're listening to your main podcast, that's
Mhm.
kind of when I start to pay attention a little bit more.
So, the Google Stadia is a platform announced by Google. It is going to be a streaming console, basically.
Yeah.
You could stream it to whatever device, basically. It comes with a controller. So how this works is you pay us $10 a month forever while you use it, and you have to buy the games. Compare that with your Xbox Game Pass and your PlayStation Now, where you pay $1 a month or $5 or whatever, and you get access to, you could stream those games without buying them, and you just have access to them. That's a nice deal, right? I think it is, but whatever.
So this one, it looks like you've got the launch lineup is 12 games. The Tomb Raider trilogy, Assassin's Creed, Destiny 2, and more. So what does the gallery lineup show? I'm just curious as to what they're going to come out with that would make me want to start paying for
Well, that's
this.
where we're going to go over each game at launch.
Yeah.
And so we'll do that. But I mean, so basically, we live in, I wouldn't even call us a rural area anymore. We're centralized in southwest Montana.
Terrible internet.
We have terrible internet, and this ties into, we still have this coax cable internet, which is a fucking joke.
You're still hung up
I'm
on
pissed
it.
off about it because once I learned some of this
It was brought
stuff,
to your attention, and now you won't give it up.
I'm not
going to
give it up
into the ground,
because-
man.
because this ties into this.
Yes.
This will work well in highly populated metropolitan areas such as Seattle,
New York,
Chicago,
Yeah.
anything major in North America, because most of those lines have been upgraded to actual fiber optic that goes straight in your wall instead of coaxial, which is the little screw ones. Most of the people here have this, so wouldn't imagine this would work very well because it's not optimum service.
No, and if you live out...
Especially if you live rurally.
Well, I was going to say, if you live out at my grandparents' house, where she's got to have basically dial-up internet, you can't get this.
Yeah.
Right.
So you've just lost that whole market of people that live in buttfuck nowhere.
I really feel like if Google launched a campaign to...
Khaleesi.
Go lay down. You're going to go in the kitchen. Stop.
Maybe she wants some more food. She's driving me nuts. I think Brown Dog ate all her food.
Anyway.
So, give me the mouse so I can look at this game lineup. So what do we got going on here? Where's my mouse at? There it is. Just Dance 2020. Shocker. But how are you going to play that? Okay, so subscription service that costs $9.99 a month. 4K resolution and HDR support. Gameplay at 60 frames per second and 5.1 surround sound. That's not bad, but that's only if you have stellar internet. Borderlands 3, Metro Exodus, Final Fantasy, and more. Attack on Titan, Borderlands. Wow.
Did you already announce the lineup?
Not all of it. I'm just looking.
So they have a couple ones that make raise an eyebrow for me.
Yeah.
But basically, that's how this is going to work. It's
Well, I
all
was
streaming.
looking at the 4K resolution, HDR support, and 60 FPS.
Mm-hmm. Right, that's their claim. But I don't feel like without optimal...
Well, that's what I just said,
Yeah.
is that, that's with your
course,
perfect internet.
That's the pessimist in me, though.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see what happens this month, and see what happens.
There'll be plenty of reviews by...
And they do have some free games offered, just like other things. Like, they're going to offer Destiny 2, the collection, will be the first free game offered through Stadia Pro, which is your monthly service. So, they're going to have some games offered that you can play.
Yeah.
And,
Which, it'll be interesting to see what is free versus what you have to pay for on top of...
Right. The other thing I'm interested in is how often are they going to release games?
Yeah. Well, they've got their full...
Here's your first 12 right here. So, they're kicking it off with Ass Creed Odyssey. Okay, I played enough of those. I'm done with it.
Yeah.
Personally.
There's
I mean,
only so
I heard
many
this one's
times.
really, really good. I can't afford Ass Creed every year.
Well, and Kendra just said she can't do it because their internet is too slow.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it'll work.
No.
I mean, they're probably struggling for keeping just shows streaming.
Well, that's just it, because they've got DirecTV, which ties into the internet now.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's not a satellite-based TV service anymore, so a lot of times they can't record or they can't watch on-demand stuff because it won't load.
Right.
They can't have somebody playing their online game, somebody watching TV, somebody...
Siphoning off.
Right.
Mhm.
So you essentially have to
Pick
turn
and
off
choose
your
what you're
Wi-Fi on
doing
all your mobile devices
right away.
to
That
try
has
and give
data.
yourself more internet. So I don't think that this is going to work.
I don't think so either. I think they have a lot of fine-tuning to do, and I don't think it's even going to be remotely popular. And not to mention Google's becoming a giant in which they're taking on a lot.
Yeah, they've got a lot going on.
But, so, they got that. Destiny 2, okay. Guilt.
I've never heard of that one before.
I'm not sure what Guilt is. I haven't seen anything in the news about it lately. I might just be totally missing it.
I'm curious as to how they're going to get Just Dance to work, because that's...
Right?
I mean, with the Kinect and the Wii remotes, I get it. But how are you going to do that streaming?
Writing's not that easy.
Whoops.
But Grammarly can help. This sentence.
Don't mind me.
Forgot to mute the TV. Why didn't you just call, or you can search when you right click something, you know that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I knew that.
Sure you did.
Set in a... We're just going to do a quick look at this. Creepy and
Melancholic.
big word. Melancholic world. Guilt is an eerie story mixing fantasy and reality in a surrealist place where your nightmares become reality, hide from terrible creatures, or confront them as you find your way through the challenges in this wicked world.
Tequila Works.
I'm not familiar with that.
Go to their website. Shape
So
your
what?
fears.
Is this
through
like
shape.
like as you get scared of stuff, it changes? Because that'd be pretty rad. What's it releasing on? Is what I want to know. Just the Stadia?
Just to stay interesting.
Well, you know, bet that'll change.
I'm curious if...
Might get ported to other stuff.
Well, I'm wondering if this is going to turn into the new Dreamcast.
Could be. If that's the case, I don't know if you guys know this, but it did not end well for the Dreamcast.
Well, no, but...
Kind is an Epic Games Store thing. It's a 3D puzzle game about 3 whimsical machines that aspire to be musicians. It's a puzzle game. Okay. It's cute. Okay. That's what that is.
That was supposed to release October 17th. Platforms. PS4, Switch, One, Windows, and Google Stadia. So that one's...
That's a cross-platform game. Okay.
Okay.
So Just Dance 2020. Fun fact about that, that's actually the latest game released on the original Wii. They actually sold it on the Wii.
Right, they did. Well, that's what I was just saying. I don't understand.
And what
Are
I
you
mean
going to
is...
have a webcam for that?
What I'm saying is...
Wii is still making...
That's the only game coming out on the Wii still.
Right.
Which is weird. Kind of crazy. But yeah, I don't know how it's going to work. I really don't.
I'll be curious to see reviews on that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll be you know.
Because I guarantee you, my little sister's going to buy it because she has an obsession. Isn't that right?
Call out.
Yep.
So then they have MK11 fighting game. That's fine. If it works. And
If it works.
If you're playing online, that sounds like a nightmare. Who knows? Red Dead Redemption 2. Big online following also. Could be a nightmare.
If this fails...
We're going to see. I mean, Samurai Showdown. Another fighting game. Thumper is a rhythm game. Similar to a Guitar Hero-esque deal. As in,
Alright.
So...
Makes sense.
Yeah, that'll be fine. They're trying to get... Looks like they actually are trying to be smart and get a mix of genres. They got puzzle games, horror game, Tomb Raider Definitive Edition, then Rise of the Tomb Raider 20-year celebration, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider Definitive.
Yep. She's gonna get it. I told you.
On what?
Probably the... Whoa, do you guys still have a Wii?
I wouldn't even waste time on the Wii. Of course, they have a PS4, but you gotta get the
Yeah, they don't have those.
little ball controllers.
Yeah.
So the Tomb Raider stuff's coming out, and it looks like Shadow of the Tomb Raider's newest one. So that's coming out. And anyway, that's it. That's day one. Right there. That's it.
So this comes out when?
The 19th.
So it comes out on Dad's birthday.
Does it?
Yes.
Yeah, I
So
what this is
let's go look at our calendar. What day is that? 8 days from now.
they're also claiming before the end of the year, Stadia players will be able to buy Borderlands 3, Metro Exodus, Final Fantasy 15, and more.
A week tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. So, we'll see in a couple weeks. We'll be talking about it, maybe, if we have time. They also got Doom Eternal, Cyberpunk, all that stuff's coming. And the confirmed list of Google Stadia 2019 games, aside from the launch setup, is this stuff here. So there's more coming, it's just not going to be day one.
Right.
They're going to do Attack on Titan 2, The Final Battle, which the first game was fantastic from what I saw. I didn't get to play it. But
No, we saw a little bit of gameplay last night.
Mm-hmm. We were just checking it out again. Borderlands 3.
Down.
Oh,
This mouse sucks. Darksiders
Darksiders
Genesis.
Genesis.
What is that?
There's a That's a whole franchise.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It's like an adventure hack and slash.
Hmm.
Kind of like Diablo.
Oh, okay.
Touched somewhat. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2.
Of course.
Of course. Farming Simulator, man.
Oh my god.
People need to get their fucking Farming Simulator on so they can
Well,
be
we
virtual
lost-
fucking shirt tuckers.
We lost Frontierville. Do you know how many people were pissed off at the loss of Frontierville?
Well, they didn't, they replaced
It was a Zynga game
Oh.
on the computer.
It's a browser game.
Oh my god, it was so much fun. And then they switched it to Oregon Trail, and then they killed it off. It was so popular, and people were so mad, so then they went to Farmville, which was
Wow.
also a Zynga game. And then they came out with this stupid farming simulator because, you know, we all apparently want to be farmers, but we don't want to be farmers.
Get out of here.
So,
Fucking shirt tucker.
shut up.
Shirt tucker.
Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy
Big
15.
shocker.
15 is the MMO one. So that will be bought probably and played.
Oh, yeah.
Football Manager 2020. Okay. Ghost Recon Breakpoint. That just came out.
What the hell are you supposed to do as a football manager?
Manage the footballs.
You play with them X's and O's on a screen?
Yeah. And manage them.
Oh my god.
Grid. Okay. Metro
Sure.
Exodus. OIBA 2K20.
Shocker.
Yay. Rage 2.
2K is a terrible company.
Trials. Wow. Really? That's shocking.
I don't know what that is.
Trials is that motorbike game where you go over platforms. It's a
Oh.
side scroller platform.
Oh god, really?
Yeah.
Ew.
That's
Wasn't
crazy.
that a big mobile game?
Oh fuck, they have many versions of it, but yeah, and they
I
made
think my brother played that for
Yeah.
a hot minute.
it's alright.
Speaking of which, I'm not quite sure why he's not here. He might be working.
Very well, maybe. Wolfenstein. Okay.
I'm about bored of Wolfenstein.
Man, it's cool.
So wait, go back down to that very last paragraph, last couple paragraph. In the
Next
same
week's-
orders that the pre-orders will receive. Oh. Stadia 2 TVs with Chromecast, computers running Google Chrome, and smartphones. Only Google Pixel 3 and 3A phones, though.
At launch, they might change that.
They're not releasing that to a very big...
No, they're also doing a very contained launch, I'm
Yeah.
noticing here. Because is only for owners of the Founders Edition or the Premier Edition, which is probably pretty expensive.
Oh, I would
and I'm
imagine
sure there's
so.
only a limited amount of people that could do it.
I bet it's like their beta.
Yeah, that's more or less what it looks like they're doing. So maybe it won't go off, so, you know, this is their big test. So we'll see what happens, I guess. I'm trying to be optimistic, but I mean, shit, some of our stuff now that's done is we have a hard time with, you know.
Yeah.
Fuck. Alright, so that's the essence of that. I'm calling that.
I'm
good.
not really feeling that to be too big of a release.
I'd rather have a physical console in my lap, you
Yeah.
know.
One that I know when it breaks down, I can kind of fix it.
Right. So, the other thing we're going to talk about is what we're kind of looking forward to, but it's hard to because we don't really know.
So we've got the 2020 lineup.
As of right, this is a basic lineup because
Right.
this is just a lot of it's AAA games, not indies, obviously. So who knows?
Maybe you should switch it over so that people can see these as we're talking about them.
It's not a bad idea. Let me see. Oh, I don't have it. Hold up. What do you want, dog? Go lay down. What do you want?
Khaleesi, that's enough.
Hold on.
What did you do?
I put it on the wrong screen.
Yes, you did. Ah, you screwed it up. There it goes.
Hold on. Let me make sure this is gonna work. Let me get this so it's. So it fits most of the web page there.
Stop.
There you go. Scene. And scene.
We'll get there. Alright, January.
Starting off with January. If you see anything that pops up to you, we'll talk about it. Dragon Ball Z, something or other. Okay.
Something dark side.
Kakarot. I didn't watch DBZ growing up, so none of that's relevant for me.
No.
Not gonna disparage people that enjoy it, but whatever. Tokyo Mirage Sessions Encore.
Only on the Switch.
Makes sense. I think that's a Japanese only game.
Probably.
So it'd be, I mean, it originated in whatever. Mega Man Zero and the Legacy Collection. Re-releasing all the Mega Mans is going strong. That's fine.
I'll bet we're looking forward to that one, yes?
I only played X growing up. So I tried the old ones.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, it's a side of me you don't want to see. Anyway, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered Edition. I didn't play Crystal Chronicles.
Nope.
Journey to the Savage Planet. I don't know what that is either. I'm
either.
not on it, guys. I'm not on it. What is this?
Co-op gameplay. Weird satire of late-stage capitalism.
So it looks like it's in the same vein as Outer Worlds.
Oh.
So, interesting. Okay, so it's like a multiplayer thingy.
Mm-hmm.
Ori and Will of Wisps.
That one looks cute
That one's cute, and that looks like a sequel.
and terrifying. Yeah. I think it was terrifying.
Oh, no.
Or heartbreaking.
We can just back.
Yeah, that's a sequel for the other one, isn't
yeah,
it? Because there was Ori and the Blind Forest before, right?
I think so.
I've not heard of this game before, so.
I think it's a platformer, cute game.
Mm-hmm.
Yakuza 5 is coming out.
PS4 only.
Darksiders Genesis. I will open this in so we could look at it really quick because Brittany was curious. And I'm sure Mandy's a little curious. I don't think she's played this one.
Yeah.
Actually, might be a game you'd enjoy, honestly. Nothing crazy. It's just a couple articles. It's some of the art.
Pre-order it
It's
for
a
$40.
And it's a spin-off.
Hack and slash.
Yeah, hack and slash.
Okay.
Very... Get out of here. Very Diablo, kind of.
Yes.
Down for that.
Mm-hmm.
Marvel's Iron Man VR. Cool.
Only on the VR.
Might be fun.
I think there's actually a lot of people.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah.
There are. People love Iron Man, man. He's the baby,
Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Yeah.
That's right.
Man, he's very excited for this one.
I'm one of those.
It's okay.
That's alright.
So
We don't tease. We understand.
I have high hopes for this game.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
up
still
there,
uncertain,
man.
but-
If they don't deliver,
Like-
so far Switch does pretty well, so I wouldn't worry
Right.
about it. Neo 2. Neo 1, I got it for free this month, so I'm going to play that too. I'm going to check that out. Don't forget the FF7 remake is finally fucking here after, 7 or 8 years of bullshit?
Yep.
Okay. Doom 64 is coming out on Switch, PS4, Xbox One, PC
I don't know.
on March 20th. The old school one. Fun for people that want that nostalgia, I guess.
Not one that I've ever played. I think maybe I've seen a little bit of playthrough, but not enough to remember.
No, that's old. And the new Doom Eternal is coming out that day. Now, and then they also have a loose date on Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. This game is different from what I've seen of it.
Is that Cyberpunk?
Everyone's fucking stoked for Cyberpunk.
Paradox?
15 years for a sequel.
Holy crap.
Interesting. I might have to look into some of this stuff. This is what happens when I can't...
Somebody's itchy.
This dog is dominating the stream and it's hilariously annoying.
Ugh.
Go lay down, Pupper. Try it. It is not all about you right now. Talking to the mic. Alright, that's what I thought. Cyberpunk 2077. Don't know a lot about it other than people are stoked.
Yep.
Trials of Mana.
Khaleesi, bugger off. Please. You're being too much right now. Did you give her a scoop of food?
Yeah. I fed her.
She got
gave
water?
her water. I gave her everything. Go. Go lay down.
I don't know what Trials of Mana is. I
It's
don't
an
think
old
I've-
franchise from the Nintendo days.
Oh.
I have it on the Super Nintendo thing I got.
The one that tries to blow up when we start it? It's old. Or the mini.
The mini thing.
Oh, my bad.
The mini thing. I couldn't remember the name of it. It was like
Oh.
the thing, the little one.
Oh.
This has nothing to do with it.
Oh.
These are
darn.
just like new things that because this just came out. Breath of the Wild 2 was announced, and then you got your Animal Crossing fella here. So there's not a lot on it other than I think there was a trailer. But you know, so that's a small month right there for April actually.
Yeah, it is.
May, Marvel's Avengers.
Okay.
Last of Us Part 2. I'm sure everyone's losing their minds about that.
Yeah.
Big games confirmed.
But we don't have release dates on these
No.
ones.
There's a lot. Destroy All Humans Remaster. That's funny.
Digimon!
Fucking Digimon. Halo Infinite. Little Nightmares 2. Lego Star Wars.
Oh, Oddworld.
What the hell is this?
Minecraft Dungeons? Is that a DLC? Or a
I
whole
don't know.
new game?
I don't know anything. I don't play Minecraft much anymore, so.
It's overrated at this point, unfortunately. Breaking new ground.
They made a dungeon crawl. It looks an awful lot like fucking Might and Magic, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's probably in the vein that it's in.
Alright.
I don't know. I didn't hear anything about it before this.
Guess we'll have to do some digging on that one for next week. SpongeBob SquarePants.
Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Oh my
Rehydrated.
god.
There you go. There's your AAA title of the year. That's gonna win Game of the Year.
Yep. Oh, he's still ugly.
What's the point?
I
They're
know.
odd. Behind the classic series directed by the game that they could see was rushed for the first time.
Oofda.
Epic Games scooped that up too.
Gotta get the good ones.
Oh my god. Anyway, we're checking that out when it comes out.
Another Tom Clancy game.
That's it. Not much. Rainbow Six Quarantine. Yeah,
Interesting.
not too much going on there.
Mm-mm. So, that's kind of not...
That's not as inclusive as it could be. And we
No.
will be spending more time looking into stuff we want to see.
What else we got that we want to talk about?
No, that's about it for new stuff. I don't
Yeah.
really know what's going on right now. I didn't check Twitter today.
I didn't hardly get on any social media today.
It's been a long day with that. You know,
Baby was
so.
way too cranky for me to even attempt.
Yeah, so, you know.
We'll have to go over 2019 releases. Maybe do recap if one month is
Ooh.
slow.
Yeah,
Do like a catch-up game.
that's not a bad
Do a-
idea.
We'll catch up on 2019 games. For the future.
Yeah.
What was the top grossing 2019 game?
Is that your question or a question from the audience?
My question.
Well, that's actually technically not going to be
Well, I know it's not, but I'm just curious as to what.
I don't care about mobile games. Go fuck yourself. What?
You.
Oh, look at this. Pokemon's winning
Oh, shocker.
as a franchise.
90 billion?
Including all
Holy.
media and also retail. Toys, cards. Okay.
Mario, big shocker there.
Look at that. It goes from 90 to 30. Go fuck yourself,
Jeez.
Mario. Call of Duty at 17. Wii. That's its own.
What does it say?
So they're like the Wii-oriented games. It's at 14.
Wii Fit, Wii Sports.
Yeah, that kind of stuff.
Wii Sports has got 6 billion alone.
No, I think it counts as the console. Because that's what came with the console. Every console got it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's kind of cheating, but it's fine. Pac-Man. Okay. Dungeon Fighter, Street Fighter. That makes sense. 11. Final Fantasy, Warcraft. 10 billion is a 2018 Crossfire. FIFA.
Seriously?
Dude, everyone buys FIFA every year.
Why?
Americans love FIFA too.
I don't get it.
I don't know. Do you like football and soccer? I don't give a fuck about it. But I mean, there's some people that... That's actually one of the most polished sports games out there.
It's made 10 billion so far, as of 2018 at least.
Grand Theft Auto at 9. Lineage, League of Legends, Monster Strike.
League of Legends has made how much?
8.3
8.3 billion? Holy fuchsia.
Puzzle and Dragons, Westward Journey, Digimon, Sonic, Dragon Quest, Clash of Clans.
How?
It's a mobile game. Wow.
How?
I don't know.
Oh, shocker. Halo's on there for 5 billion.
Get on their level. Star Wars at 4.9. Ask Creed at 4. Madden at 4.
I'll bet their numbers have tanked,
Need
though.
for Speed at 4. Gran Turismo at 4. Monster Hunter is at 3.7 as a franchise. I wish I played... Who did I talk to? Sleep.com on Twitch. We were talking about Monster Hunter. On that one. Resident Evil Skylanders. I know this isn't quite what we were looking for.
No, it's not, but it's interesting nonetheless. Minecraft has only made 2.7 billion, that's it?
Funny enough, I think he sold it for that much.
Really?
The guy that made it? Yeah, I think he took a $2 billion check to Microsoft.
Alright, I'd take that too, thanks.
Yep, thanks.
Fork Knife!
Fork Knife.
2.5 million.
Hey, you know, Fork Knife players, you do you.
Ugh.
I ain't doing it though.
No thanks.
I want nothing to do with
Spider-Man's up there, that's funny. Tetris. Since the 80s, yeah. One Piece, Harry Potter, Elder Scrolls, Tom Clancy, Gundam. That's not
Fortnite.
surprising.
Diablo's only made $1 million.
$1 billion.
Or $1 billion. I can read. Testing you, Bubble Witch. Get out of here. Pet
Browser,
Rescue.
Facebook, $1 billion. Those
Dude,
are...
Grandma still plays Bubble Witch, Pet Rescue, and Farm Heroes.
Gee,
Obviously, we
Look
are
at-
catering.
boom.
Yeah.
Insert sponsor.
Shit.
Destiny, Heroes of the Storm, Overwatch. Yeah, look at that.
That's just billions. That doesn't...
Let's see.
NBA, really?
Borderlands 3 makes sense, I suppose. Doesn't say how much, but
No.
these are the top selling games.
I do want to get Link's Awakening.
Yep, that's a cute one. Code Vein, NHL, Mario Kart 8 again. Year to date. Okay, so these ones were just
That's
September.
Just September. Wow.
Here's your year to date. This is NBA 2K20, MK11, Borderlands 3, Madden, Kingdom Hearts 3, that makes sense too. The Division 2, Anthem. Oh, I feel sorry for you fuckers. Except Chris, you seem to enjoy it. But you weren't all the way happy either. Resident Evil 2's up there. Grand Theft Auto 5 is still
How?
in the top 10. And that came out, what, 2012 or 13 when we first started at Kmart?
Yeah.
Whatever. Super Smash Bros. Okay. There you go.
Interesting.
Right now it's NBA. Hey, here, obviously they spend more money on NBA.
Yeah.
Because that game's not completely broken like the wrestling game they make. Apparently they made a patch where it doesn't break now. What? Fucking crazy.
Why would we do that?
Fucking bananas. It works now?
Yeah, right.
Weird. Anyway, so we'll probably do this once a week and just talk a little bit.
Yeah.
Schedule stuff. So as of right now, unless we take a total dive off the schedule and decide to do a one-off, or a relaxing one.
Yeah.
So Dead by Daylight, Heroes, excuse me, whatever. It's just gonna happen. It'll be announced on the Twitter and Facebook beforehand.
Yeah, right.
A little bit. I forgot about this one entirely.
How many times have you actually posted on Twitter before?
At least 3 times.
Woohoo! That's once a week.
It's not bad.
Psh, I share every live stream on Facebook.
I get it. Your back hurts from carrying the team.
Yeah, it does.
I'll fix it.
Yeah. No, you won't.
So we're gonna continue Spider-Man until it's done.
Tomorrow night.
Yes, tomorrow.
At the same time we started tonight. Maybe a little earlier, depending upon the baby.
Between 9 and 10.
Mountain time. Good.
Yes, mountain time.
Emptying.
And then we'll decide what to play from there.
Yeah.
I've got some games on the PC I could try. And, Steam sales are coming up, is another thing.
Well,
So-
I think regardless of the Steam sales, we continue with our schedule.
We will. I'm
And
not
we-
relying on Steam sales by any means,
No,
but
no.
in the next coming months I can manipulate the schedule. I have a list of cheaper games that are already pretty cheap, like $10 or so.
Right.
So if they go like 90% off,
And
whatever.
we are open to suggestions if anybody's got any.
Yeah. Anything that you think we might like. I don't know what we got going on here.
We've got lots of options. If we get the Elgato, our playing list skyrockets.
It does pretty much double.
Yeah.
And then, if people want us to play older games, we'll buy the thing to record that too.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it be, probably PlayStation games, honestly.
I want
Mostly.
the Elgato to play Xenosaga 2. 1, 2, and 3.
We got Xenosaga on the lineup. I want to play Silent Hill 2.
Tomb Raider.
I gotta find it.
Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider.
We got a bunch. Yeah, you threw all your lists.
I didn't throw shit. You
That's
did.
karma, man. The nice thing is if we get the Switch with the Elgato, we should be able to stream Switch games as well.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So, donations for the Switch, man.
I'm not gonna say no, but you don't have to.
Yeah.
That's kind of my philosophy. And growing up, there are times when you and I worked 2 jobs apiece, more or less.
Yeah.
We bought a bunch of games we haven't got to play.
Yeah.
Example, neither of us have actually played The Last of Us.
Nope.
At the risk of backlash. Nothing I heard.
I do
That's fine.
believe Kendra played The Last of Us. I think that was...
Well,
Is
we got
that
it on
right?
disc.
Yeah.
So, we could if you want us to. I'm down to play quite a few things here.
Well, trying a game out is nice, regardless of whether or not we finish it. That way we get a little bit of gameplay of it.
Yeah, you determine if we want to do a full playthrough of it or not.
Yeah.
So, and there might be times when we do one-offs and they just go straight to YouTube. Honestly. If we're going to do a half hour's worth of playing on a game and just trying it and
We're
commenting
not
on
gonna
it.
stream it.
I ain't gonna stream it. It'll
No.
just go straight to the channel on
Yeah.
YouTube. You know what I mean?
And we'll mention it on our next live stream, but
Yep. Best-
YouTube is handy for that.
The best way to ready? Here's my sales pitch. The best way to know that you're getting getting notified of our latest videos on YouTube would be to hit that subscribe button.
And the bell.
And then don't forget to hit the bell. Did I do that right?
That wasn't quite verbatim every other YouTuber, but
I'm not
it
supposed
was
to be.
close. I know. I'm just saying. Gotta hit that subscribe.
Mm.
Gotta hit them like buttons. Gotta hit that bell to be notified when we post one.
This will probably be the last time you ever hear us say that.
Not necessarily.
I mean, I don't, whatever. You guys know how to use the fucking YouTubes if you're on this, usually.
YouTube may take shit.
Who knows?
Their algorithms, like I was telling Mandy,
Yeah.
when I was watching that 13-minute video, the amount of ads that popped up was longer than the video itself.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking bananas. I mean, you know what's funny is the content I usually watch, I don't have that problem. Because I don't know why. I really don't.
I wonder if they've
Pretty
removed...
sporadic.
Their algorithm is really screwed up.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering if people are demonetizing themselves a little bit
Maybe. Who
to
knows?
try and avoid that for their viewers. Because
Yeah.
I was completely turned off the video when the 5th ad popped up. Like,
Yeah. That's too much.
well, I don't know how much they're making off of each ad either.
And sometimes you only make money when you click on it.
Yeah,
So,
YouTube is kind of screwy, but it is a nice place to store your videos.
yeah. If you guys
So-
like the stuff and want to go back and watch it, have fun. It's there.
Yeah.
That's why it's there mostly.
Yeah,
I'm not relying on YouTube for anything.
no.
Other than
We won't ever stream.
a safe place to put my videos, but who knows? They might be like sexual content or
Get fucked.
whatever. You know, I'm 12. Update about the fork knife player that got banned. I read a little bit ago,
Didn't Ninja have some comments on him?
and Ninja thinks that fork knife should play favorites because they make money off it, even though he's cheating. But whatever. That's stupid. You get caught cheating, you should be punished just like everybody else.
Pretty much.
The update is he left his multi-million-dollar mansion in LA and went back to fucking England
Bye-bye.
to go recenter himself.
Stay over
The
there.
kid's fucking 17 and he has multi-million-dollar mansion playing fork knife. That's fucking crazy. Good for him.
Now, take your millions and go get a job.
Go get a job.
Or at least have the audacity to play fairly.
That too.
I think he's gonna do just fine. He obviously has a fantastic personality enough to draw in that many people, and he's got heavy sponsorships. There's other games he could compete into.
Yeah.
There is.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks, but I bet you, hey dude, you're a kid. You'll break out into another.
Hey, Mandy.
You'll break out into another game. Seriously.
Yes.
And you're just a kid, for fuck's
Oh,
sakes.
right there on the pack.
Oh.
Sorry.
You know, you'll break out in another game, dude. It's fine.
Well,
Ninja's an adult now. He shouldn't be encouraging people to cheat just because they think they can get away with it. Because it
yeah.
That's what I'm more mad about. The other kid, he's just a kid, man. It'll be fine.
You're taking it from what should not be a problem
Mm-hmm.
and blowing it up
Yeah.
way past.
Because I'm not saying the kid didn't dump his whole life into the game and make a team and do all that shit. He did it.
I obviously put in the work for it.
So, anyway,
Kudos to him
it's
for
just
that.
a hilarious story to me because
It's pointless.
people are chiming in on this weird thing that's really this big.
Yeah,
it's
that's
small.
just it.
And it's becoming an argument this big where streamers should get special treatment. I stream. If I was cheating at a game and they caught me, it's a moral thing. I'm not going to get into that on here. That's not what this place is for. This is just to talk about fun shit. So, anyway, mostly.
Gotta talk about some heavy shit too. Though.
That's some heavy shit. Don't cheat, man.
It's as simple as that. You're taught that rule from frickin' day one,
Get good.
basically.
Man.
Get out of here.
Do it. Get good. It'll be fine. Anyway, so there you go. We also have an email. If anyone wants to send anything.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone has any questions or, we'll answer
Game
some of them.
ideas.
Yeah.
Suggestions, questions, fan art.
I think you can also comment on the Twitch videos after we've posted it.
Maybe. I haven't played with that.
I think we have, or I think you can. I'll test that out
But
later.
they probably won't stay around forever because the videos get deleted after 2 weeks. So.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So then your next best bet, you've got the email and then you've also got the YouTube videos.
Yeah. We'll check all that stuff.
Yeah.
So.
I check that stuff on the regular, so.
If you got questions
We'll
about.
put
Let me specify. If you have questions about games, movies, television shows, gaming news, gaming
Yeah.
controversies, I'm specifying because I don't like to talk about other stuff than that. Some personal experiences I'm happy to share.
Yeah.
Not all of them. There's a line or stuff. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine.
Tell you what, if your questions are not something we want to talk about,
We'll tell you.
We just won't. Yeah.
We won't read it, or we'll tell you to not do that.
Yeah.
And we'll just tell you kind of what we're looking
I'll
for.
send you a nice email back, and that'll be that.
And then we'll make a PSA about it later. Say, hey, we don't talk about this here.
Hopefully we don't have to do that, though.
Yeah, I figured it's pretty straight, pretty common sense, you'd think.
Yeah.
Not that you don't have common sense if you send us something we don't talk about.
No, and we'll put our email in the bio.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Got little tweaks to finish up,
It's been so busy, and now that the holidays are coming up.
It's going to be a busy year.
Yay!
I'm going to figure out a way to do a Christmas stream for old, stupid Christmas games. It'll be silly and
You want to do
fun.
Christmas Day stream?
No.
Christmas themed.
Christmas theme.
Okay.
No
I was
way.
gonna say, hold up.
No one will watch.
No.
People are busy.
No, absolutely no.
No, we'll
Christmas
do it the
streams.
weekend before or something.
Yeah, okay.
We'll do it something like that, like the last scheduled stream before Christmas
Yeah, okay.
or something. I'll find a list of ridiculous Nintendo games and shit and do it that way,
Yeah.
or something funny like Home Alone and stupid shit like that maybe.
Yeah.
Just silly stupid things. Anyway, so
That's that.
that's the end of this tonight. Still ended up being pretty long.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
I think that's our new.
That's a wrap. That's so original.
I know. We're all original here. Come on.
We like games here, and that's our cup of tea. I did it. Did I do it?
I don't know.
I did it.